Hi, my name is Megha Bhargava. I'm heading the category of Lenskart Air. Yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of my favorite topics. So when I joined Lenskart Air 1.5 years back, clip-ons was a very small category. We can call it a subcategory, and there were hardly like 8-10 options in the store. Very badly displayed. There were like customer wouldn't know that there was something called a clip-on. So when I entered the store, I really thought it was a very underrated and underestimated collection, and I visioned it that we should have a proper 6 feet or a 8 feet section which would have at least 20 to 30 PIDs across the color palette and gives a big kind of a variety for a customer to choose from. So I recall that I went to my manager and I said that this is what I envision and I want to really make it big, and she said that it's such a small contributor, really do you want to take that risk? And I said no, this is where I think that we can elevate ourselves. The buyers worked on it and my team was working with the vendors. We created this entire palette of Switch 2.0, which was like at least 25 PIDs with different color palettes, color tints, and different materials. The results show it today. The product is doing well, and I think that makes us feel that we are the top of the world, that we've cracked this collection. Lenskart Air Switch, to go back in the history and talk about the product, I think it started when we wanted to give an option, like a 2-in-1 option to the consumer, which would have a sunglass as well as a frame, eye frame. The first set of Switch, when it came in metal clip-ons, which was of stainless steel. Post that, we launched Switch 2.0, which was after 1 season, with the thought process that we wanted to bring some newness to the collection. The second Switch 2.0, which we came up with, we wanted to give variety to the consumer. We wanted different shape. We wanted color tints in it. We also tried different materials. To give an example, we came up with different materials. As I mentioned, there was Ultim, there was TR90. We also had metal temples which were made up of stainless steel. To avoid slippage problems and to add additional feature to the product, we added silicone rubber temples. We also added silicone pro grip, kind of a grip on the temple tip, so that it fits well on the head and doesn't have any slippage issues. We also played in different kind of colors, which are something similar to this, where we had dual shades. We added these temple tip in different colors just to give a little bit more of appeal and a window, and it just becomes like a differentiated product. Way forward, we want to come up with further better improvised collection with a lot of innovation, with a lot of functionality in the product. We already have another set of clip-ons which we are working on today for AW23, which is going to be very different. We've already placed orders that and we are testing it with actual consumers who are doing outdoor physical activities. We want to come up with that air aesthetic, that it is lightweight, at the same time it's a function based innovation and gives the consumer the best comfort.